This Each One Teach One session is teaching the dreamers about entertainment business.
Yes. So in any career that you choose, you need to be where the people are doing what you want to be doing. Sometimes people are so anxious about trying to become an overnight success, they forget that there is a phase where you go be around what you want to be and pick up some skills.
You always have your business cards and you are prepared. I call it my elevator speech. And you think about the elevator opens and you have the hottest agent in the industry. What do? Do you know what to do? You're on the elevator with them. What do you do? Anybody?
I'm a star.
And they would say, and how do I know you're a star?
Give me a shot, I'll show you.
This is very, very interesting. I think this is very important because this does happen all the time. It will happen. You will find yourself face to face on an elevator with someone that can influence and make a difference in your career. I call it the elevator speech, and it's for a reason. You need to not say, hey, give me a shot. What you need to do is present yourself in a very professional manner. You need to remember, you probably have 4 or 5 floors. I mean, this is real life. You need to be able to get the point across very quickly. You need to present your card. You need to tell them your experience, your background. You need to very quickly tell them the highlights of what you do, and you need to get interested enough that they will take your information and be able to continue talking. How many times have people just said to them, hey, give me a shot? It's not going to work.
I'm here with Marsha, and she works with the entertainment section. What are you doing here at the Dreamers Academy?
I am a show director with Walt Disney Entertainment, and I happen to be the show director for Disney's Dreamers Academy.
What does a show director do?
A show director works with the entertainment teams to take an idea from the concept to the stage. We very often have brainstorming sessions or blue sky sessions to figure out what we would like to produce, if it's a show or if it's a special event. And once we've decided what that's going to be, then I help to develop that idea. Sometimes I write the script and I will direct the actors, and I'll work with the technical teams. For an event like this, it was a matter of coming up with a script, figuring out who the cast was going to be, figuring out the entertainment, then figuring out how we were going to make this place just so awesome so that the kids would be entertained every moment that they were here.
How do you become a show director?
Well, it happens. Becoming a show director happens differently for people. The best way to become a director is to learn theater, all aspects of it. To learn the role of an actor, to learn backstage roles and what people do, to be able to communicate with people that I'm responsible for interacting with or collaborating with. So the best way to be a director is to start doing very basic things, assisting other people, watching other people who do this. And then I was fortunate enough to also go to school to study theater. I majored in theater and African American studies, so I have both experience as well as formal training.
Do you like doing this with the Dreamers?
I love this. I love it because it's an opportunity to reach out to young people, which is something I'm very, very passionate about. It's also an opportunity through this to be able to tell them my story, how I ended up here, because I always hope that somehow in telling my story, other people will see themselves.
Can you give some advice to the students at my school?
Well, the one thing that I say is that everything that you're learning now is important, and I know sometimes it's hard to believe that, but I have found out as an adult the lessons that I learned when I was in elementary school, both the lessons about academics and the lessons about how to interact with people, how to respect people, how to pursue a dream. I learned those lessons early when I was in elementary school, and those are the same lessons that have carried me as an adult.
I'm here with Reggie Jarrett, and he's part of the entertainment session. How did you become what you are now?
So I've been with the company for 28 years, and I got my start. I was actually a musician, and I played in the All-American College Band here at Walt Disney World. And after my 2 summers, I used my network, and I went and I met with some of the managers they were my managers, and I got an interview. I came down, I interviewed, and I got an entry-level position here, which was an entertainment coordinator. And I just worked my way through from being a coordinator up into an executive. So it was 28 years and 16 different jobs.
What do you do for Disney?
My responsibility right now is I'm the director of show development and production, which means I'm responsible for 80 of the most talented designers, producers, and entertainment experts in delivering and producing entertainment. Some of my responsibilities include the design department, the music department. I have a character special event department. I'm responsible for broadcast production. You were at the event last night, the American Idol world premiere. So one of my teams, we were responsible for all of the broadcasts. So you saw all the cameras, you saw that setup. That was one of my departments that was responsible for doing that.
Can you give some advice to the students at my school?
Yeah, I think the advice that I would give to everyone is be prepared. And when I say be prepared, you need to have your resume together, you need to be good at what you do, and you need to know how to represent yourself.
Thank you. The Dreamers just got done with the entertainment session, and I really learned a lot about entertainment. Now we're going to go off to the animation session. This Each One Teach One session is teaching the Dreamers about animation, which is cartoons. The people speaking to the Dreamers are animators, which means they make cartoons.
I think, pretty much right out the womb, you aspire to be, and you aspire to sort of achieve. I'm not even talking about my material things, but it's like, who do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? I think the thing is that within each of us, there's a talent that's planted within each of us, whatever it is. But it's your job to find it, And one of the things I tell my kids all the time is that there is that talent inside of you. There is a piece of gold.
I'm here with Bruce Smith, and he's an animator. How did you become an animator?
Let's see. When I was probably younger than you, I started drawing. I probably made my first film when I was like maybe 12 years old, and it was a disaster, but I didn't stop, and I kept drawing, kept really trying to make films, and really, felt like this was what I really wanted to do with the rest of my life, and here I am.
Do you like being a animator?
Oh man, I love being an animator. This is my dream job. All my life I've been really into drawing and drawing funny characters, drawing serious characters, acting as an animal, acting as a big tall guy who can dance. I mean, I love doing this stuff.
I noticed that you're making a movie called Princess and the Frog. Can you tell students at my school what's the movie going to be about?
The movie is about the adventures of Tiana, and she's a woman who makes a mean pot of gumbo, and we follow her adventures through love and through battling, an evil force in New Orleans, and she comes out on the other side feeling what? Feeling like, she becomes inspired and she becomes a princess, basically.
Can you give some advice to the students at my school?
I would say to any students, really believe in yourself, believe in your dreams. I mean, one of the reasons why I'm here today is because I really believe that I could be this animator that I am today. I mean, I really believe that this was a dream that I could achieve. And even though there were some bumps in the road, I really felt like I was good enough to do and to accomplish what I could accomplish in this business. So I would say stick with your dreams. Know what's in your gut. Stay with it.
That hurts. What movies have you produced?
Let's see. Well, I've directed I directed this movie called Baby's Kids a long time ago. And then directed and produced The Proud Family for the Disney Channel. Yes. And some other stuff. Let's see. I worked on Tarzan, where I did Kerchak, the Big Daddy Gorilla. Worked on Emperor's New Groove, where I was Pacha. Let's see. Worked on Space Jam with Michael Jordan. Directed the animation in that. Yeah, that was fun.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's my shot back. The animators I really learned a lot from. I I went to all of Each One Teach One sessions, and I really liked the sports one because I interviewed Randall L. And also I liked the entrepreneur one because it made me very interested in being one. Also I liked entertainment because at the entertainment I learned a lot about famous people like Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Hudson, and Beyonce. And I really love animators because I really like to watch cartoons. And they have their new movie coming out, Princess and the Frog.